Okay, cool. Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Sorry about the jump scare. Welcome on in, Iliano, Soyreal, Kasayupa, Big Burr, Moon Bear, Subi. Welcome on in. Glad to have all you sweet beans. I forgot to restart voice mod, and so I was like, welcome on in, and then I looked at the fucking the audio signals in OBS, and I'm like, there is no audio. Oh god, what did I do? Oh, that's right, voice mod. Anyways, yeah, it's Friday, which means we're gonna be returning to art. Also, with song requests, exclamation mark SR, a space, and then a YouTube link, if you would like to bring back a button press, please. I'm bringing it back Monday. It will be brought back Monday. Because, Monday I will probably be playing, like, Wander Song or something to, like, you know, get back into, like, the higher energy vibe. Yeah, let me go and move over to the gameplay. I mean, and by gameplay, I mean art. Let me go and also unmute in the Discord. Hey, Erratic, you there?
Yep, I'm here. Everything going well?
Yep. I forgot to unmute. I forgot to unmute. Or I didn't forget to unmute. I forgot to restart voice mod, which I probably don't need to do anymore. There was an issue a while back where, like, if you left voice mod open, it would start making your voice quieter and quieter.
Interesting.
So I'm like, I now have made it a habit. Oh my fucking god. Well, today is Buddy Holly. Welcome on Innuendos. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Today's Buddy Holly is brought to you by, I'm assuming this is Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear Revelations Reignited. I don't know Guilty Gear naming conventions. But yeah, we're returning to art because I need to learn how to do art.
We're going to do lines and circles and eventually make a bird.
I was like, in my mind, I said like, wow, those are two great lines, and then I I'm losing my mind.
Starky, someone's asking for bringing back the button press. What does that mean?
So the button press is the redeem. Okay. I have turned off a lot of the redeems. I turn them off for like song request streams because I still need to. Hey, Chaos, send me a message to reach out to Chai about how to set up redeems through Mixitup while also having song request as like its own audio source. Because I need to figure that out so that way I can have the redeems. Because as it stands right now, all of the audio redeems I hear them, but you guys can't. Because I need to separate audio tracks so that way I can upload any of this to YouTube without getting my channel nuked into oblivion for copyright infringement.
Oh, gotcha. That's kind of funny though. It's a silent torture of you.
I mean that, you know, that's I feel like that chat, do you want me to re-enable the fucking time loop even if you can't hear it? And just have it be a silent suffering for me?
I feel like that's giving chat way too much power.
Yeah, no, if I have to go through it, chat has to go through it too. This is mutually assured suffering. Mass. Speaking of mass, what
I was gonna say, are you a big fan of mass there, Starky?
I was about to make a joke about because it's Good Wednesday or Ash Wednesday and then Good Friday.
Oh shit! It is Good Friday. Well,
it's, you know, Christianity is, you know, it do be. I grew up Christian.
He's had to wait till midnight to eat tonight. Then
Starkey, I have enough for silence, but again, oh god. To be fair, that one's still enabled. Welcome on in, Steven. It's good to have you.
I mean, you could always offer some of these at a reduced rate due to the whole stream potential mix-ups.
That's fair. I could do that. My vertical lines are definitely getting better. I don't know about my horizontal lines.
So may I offer a fun tip?
Sure.
Turn the grid on.
You don't actually know the hotkey for that one.
It's go to view.
Don't worry, I said I know the hotkey for it.
Okay.
Because
that way, even if you're not using it, you can use it to help eyeball.
Now for the sevens that I've learned about through Kusa. Welcome on, Rich. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I guess
Hey,
there's
that one
sevens,
was
but also
spoken.
like reverse check marks.
Yeah.
If you like, yeah. But it's also like it's training in the other direction. I feel like some amount of art is just like getting used to like smooth movements.
It's about confidence.
Also, like I feel like stabilization, like the stabilization setting on my thing is broken because if like stabilization is supposed to like basically like add a delay.
Kinda, yeah.
But like if I have stabilization set up to like 100, like it basically doesn't do anything. But I don't know if maybe stabilization's broken for me.
I've
Just
never
as
messed around with it too, so I don't know.
yeah, no, these are the same seven. Maybe I broke something. That's like a very probable reality is that I just broke something.
You don't break things,
Which
Starky.
means
What are
that
you talking about?
I guess I'm working at a slight handicap. Um which I guess is good way to train, right? It's like resistance training.
Sure. Yes, I'm not lying. It's definitely how that works. hmm
To be fair, I mean it is a good way to ensure that like my lines are actually like because like when I do actually be like when I can figure out how to fix stabilization, being able to just be like I can draw these lines fairly straight on my own. The stabilization is just there's like a little extra.
Yeah, but as you said earlier, it is about confidence. You kind of just have to get used to just drawing the lines and just not worrying about it.
Yeah.
Because the worry is, as you've seen, drawing it real, taking your time and drawing the line. If you're
Wel-
not really confident with what you're doing, it's gonna be wibbly. Sorry, guys.
Welcome on, Buck. Glad to have you, Sweepy. And let me go and shout for Buck. If you're not already somehow like if it Buck is a very very sweet bean who streams and is a super talented vocalist too. A third of bodily fluid has hit the toilet. Welcome on in, Monkey. Glad to have you. What the fuck is that sentence? Can you keep your bodily fluids mostly in your body until we come up there to help you Sunday? At least keep the important bodily fluids in.
I mean, aren't most of your bodily fluids important?
I mean, some of the bodily fluids you're supposed to get rid of, you know? Most of my blood is where it's supposed to be. Good. You only need most of your blood. I accidentally that was I swear it's like I kind of get like because I've seen people with like the pinky like they basically have like a glove that just covers their pinky, and I'm starting to
Yeah,
see why
I'm
they
wearing one
have
now.
that now. Because like I'm kind of running into an issue where I think like my lines are fucked up because my body is getting in the way of my pen strokes.
Kind of. It's to help. It's to avoid resistance on your screen.
Yeah.
Up, and the cat has joined us.
Welcome, Cat. Is it which one is it this time? Haley?
It's exactly the one you think it is.
It's Haley
It
then.
is Haley.
Always Haley. What is this? It might be the best. This might be the best thing I've ever heard. It played Coconut Mall up to the ding, and now there's just silence.
It's a kind of time loop when you think about it.
Oh my fucking god! My anxiety. It's got my anxiety worked up. I'm like, when's it gonna start? It's gonna start at any moment now. And Coconut Mall, but it just doesn't start.
Okay, you can sit here. As long as I can draw a piece, you can sit here.
Oh, is this Thousand Year Door music? Da, 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 da.
I believe Rich submitted a mashup of Thousand Year Door and 64 battle music.
Yep. I at some point need it because I've never actually played Thousand Year Door. I
It's
should
good.
probably do that on stream at some point.
Well, they're releasing a remaster remake. It's coming out again because it's Nintendo.
Yeah. To be fair, that's something that people have been begging Nintendo to do for years. So,
Yeah, it's only been on the GameCube, right?
yes, Thousand Year Door was exclusively GameCube.
Might still have my copy if you want to borrow it.
Did you hear your weeb relatives on Twitch are having a communist uprising? What? Did the anime? I heard about the anime VTuber, like that there was basically something going on with Niji Sanji treating one of its biggest stars like shit. So like she's basically like left and like Niji's receiving all the shit in the world. Yeah, the Niji Sanji controversy, they're rioting. To be fair, Niji Sanji was kind of like always the like, it's like, you know, I'm not a huge fan of corporate VTubers because I feel like they're inherently going to be like, you know, there's always going to be like in the back of my mind, like they're being insincere.
Like Tony the Tiger one.
Yeah, like the Tony the Tiger stream, exactly. Also, welcome to 5 Point, glad to have you. So made an attempt on her life and it's going downhill from there.
Oh boy.
I thought it was a suicide attempt. Was someone genuinely trying to be like, oh, I'm gonna attack this woman? Because if so, like, goddamn, the anime VTuber space is not okay. Apparently, have a problem with the VTuber paying artist. That's why I said, oh no. It doesn't really surprise me.
You could just modify that sentence and say in terms of saying they had trouble paying artists, and that describes a lot of things right now.
I mean, you know, given the last like 2 years of news, the phrase "corporation has trouble paying its artists" is increasingly just the news.
Did you see the stuff regarding the Sora AI?
Excuse me, the Sarah.
The Sora AI, the next version of AI generation is doing videos now.
Oh my god, I saw that. It's actually the most absurd thing to me. They had a negligible impact on their financials.
Negligible.
That's obscene to me. To be fair, it's probably from the same people who think animation's exclusively for children. And then I feel like if you took someone who said animation is exclusively for children and you showed them something like Jujutsu Kaisen, their head would detonate.
Or they get fired from their position at Disney.
VTuber pay artists out of pockets, and Niji retaliates by banning them from hosting events. Yeah, well, because the entire thing was like it was Niji Sanji's expectation. Like they were supposed to pay the artist, and then she's like, "Well, fuck, Niji Sanji's screwing over these artists. Let me pay them," and then she gets in trouble. Ugh. Honestly, fuck Niji Sanji. Circles.
That's right. The answer is circles. I prefer triangles, but
No, they say JJK is for kiddies. God, okay. No, but I actually have a story that's tangentially related to this.
oh no.
Because this was when I was like 15 or 16. So like I was okay watching violence at that point. But like, you know, show a kid FMA. So me and Monkey are going, I think it's like we're going to a wedding or something. Like we're at like a hotel for whatever reason. I can't remember why. And Monkey's like, okay, let me put on some anime. Pulls up a show. He's like, this show is basically a comedy. He pulls up Mahoka Coco, the no, not the Misfit of Demon King Academy. I can't remember what it's called. But basically, it's a story about a guy who has like anti magic. It's Black Clover, but before Black Clover.
Oh, Misfit at Magic High.
Legend of the Legendary Heroes. That's it. Welcome on, Ocean. I'm glad to have you. I noticed Mahoko Coco. He's like, oh yeah, no, this is basically a comedy. And we watched the first episode. 10 minutes in, I'm like, I'm like, why is this a comedy? And suddenly there's a scene of him slaughtering, like the protagonist slaughtering like 15 people. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean this is a comedy?
From what I know about Monkey, that very much is a comedy.
To be fair, my understanding is it's one of those like so bad it's good, where because it's like just generic wish fulfillment garbage, but like they play it entirely too seriously.
So fun fact, Starkey. Someone made a joke about it, but my first episode of Full Metal Alchemist was the Nina Tucker episode.
Oh God.
Yep.
I actually have like a core memory tied to Full Metal Alchemist, because no, you're thinking of Demon. Yeah, no. You're so erratic. You were thinking Misfit at Demon King Academy. The show itself was apparently Legend of the Legendary Heroes.
Oh no, the one I'm currently the one I thought of immediately was the irregular at the Magic Academy.
Oh no, it might have been that actually. There's too many of these fucking shows. They're all the goddamn same.
What I'm thinking of is the guy who had 90% of his brain removed except for the love of his sister.
Christ. Honestly, video games and anime is for kids, ergo anything for adults is perverse. For exposing kids to that is the logic I expect. Legend of the Legendary Hero, his hero I consider to be at least decent. I'll be honest, I don't watch that much anime. I haven't even seen Jujutsu Kaisen. I need to at some point catch up, because I also need to finish, I need to watch the OVA for Mob Psycho 100 Season 2, and then Season 3.
Season 3 is great.
Are we talking about weird-ass anime? Okay. I actually have a weird-ass anime that I hate, and no one will probably recognize it.
Is it Please Teacher?
Excuse me? What the fuck did you say to me? No.
Continue.
Please explain.
No, I'm not going to.
Bitch, try me. Okay.
For all those Please Teacher fans out there, wink.
Monkey, I know for a fact you at least know this one. Shakugan no Shana.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Oh, you know Shakugan no Shana?
Yes.
I fucking hate that anime. It's a piece of shit. Welcome on to Kronos. Glad to have you. Because
please put your weird anime takes in the chat. We would love to see them. But what do you not like about Shakugan no Shana?
Shakugan no Shana was my first, like, because I'd always heard like the tropes of the like tsundere, like she just refuses to like actually have a conversation with the main character. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, I've never seen an anime where that's the problem. And then I get hit with Shakugan no Shana Season 2, where the entire fucking duration of the second season is that like one of the, like, they basically get introduced to a new girl who looks exactly like a villain from Season 1, except she like has amnesia. And like the female lead, Shauna, is so fucking clearly immensely jealous of this girl, because Protag pays all the fucking attention to her. And it's an entire season of her refusing to just be like, hey, I really don't trust her. Can we seriously just like put her on the back burner and do anything else? Anyways, that's me having genuine hatred for an anime that is like, at this point, probably 2 decades old. Did you know that the anime anatomy is reminiscent of cats? Supposedly it makes them cute. Well, here's the thing. I can actually genuinely understand the appeal of tsunderes, but you can't write them as obstinate. Like, you
Jason,
can't...
when do you think Shakugan no Shana came out? Sorry, Starky.
My guess is 2006, 2008.
2002.
What the fuck? That is, yeah, okay, it was 2 decades ago. Jesus Christ. Welcome on, but I'm Tish. Glad to have you. All right, I got my sketch, my like warm ups done.
All right, you feeling good?
Mm-hmm.
Chat, we're gonna need your input as we go into the prompts. Are we doing a pretty bird gets their nails done, a flamingo DJ, or a werewolf dog walker? Pretty bird gets nails done, flamingo DJ,
Material
werewolf
burb.
dog walker.
It's from the same year as Get Sack. I remember Shauna being popular, but I never got close to it. Chuck on it. I got fucking flashbanged by I got fucking flashbanged by Wake Me Up Inside because the first chord's how can you? Oh, it's the fucking automaton cover. Anyways, the poll is up. You got 30 seconds to help me to help figure out what we're gonna be drawing.
Oh Shadow, I hate that. I hate that
Werewolf
so much.
Doug Walker.
Oh, I hate that.
That means it's way newer than OG Ghost in the Shell. OG Ghost in the Shell is from 1995. Please, someone break the tie. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to draw. I guess
a pretty bird doing nails as it walks a dog.
Please, anyone. I actually have an idea for Werewolf Dog Walker, so I think we're gonna go with that.
Alrighty, Werewolf Dog Walker it is. Everyone pull up your reference images.
I'll take Akira has a coherent message.
I feel like that's a cold take.
Why
not a hot
Silly werewolf?
Kronos, all werewolves are hot.
We're not a fucking Drosling hot yet. Am I wrong?
What do you consider hot?
It really does, though. Okay. This is me. I have an idea in mind, and there's no way I'm gonna have enough time to properly establish it.
Yeah, this is a 15-minute prompt. It's not gonna be easy.
I'm just gonna have to fucking like eat. All werewolves are hot when you apply the flamethrower. No.
I forget. Does fire work on werewolves traditionally? I thought it was only silver.
I think fire
Sorry,
works.
Inherited silver.
To be fair, the original silver thing was supposed to be like basically a weakness to Jesus, because the original
was supposed to be a vampire thing.
So it basically was inherited by vampires. The thing is that the original silver bullet, quote unquote, that got rid of a werewolf was a silver bullet created from casting down a silver like what's not stat like I guess a silver statue of the Virgin Mary.
Mm-hmm.
So like the implication was that like it basically was like holy power that was supposed to be like the bane of werewolves, and then it just ended up becoming silver.
Of course.
Werewolves are weak to Jesus and vampires are weak to Abraham Lincoln.
Alrighty. Everybody, oh, I don't have my timer. 1 second.
I'm glad that this is the music. This really is fitting music for the fucking like. Oh, actually, hold up a moment. New layer. No. I don't know if they knew that silver was antiseptic. To be fair, there's a lot of things like, so in terms of wives' tales, there actually is a lot of truth to a lot of it. Just like the very specific stuff, because a lot of it was like home recipes that they like, home remedies they didn't really have any idea why it worked, but it usually would, and those are the ones that got carried down. There was meant to be pure thing and thus ward off evil. In fact, vampires are weak to garlic because garlic is antiseptic. That was one of the things I discovered, is a lot of shit that smells like that humans think smell good has antiseptic properties. Like lilies, lavender oil, garlic oil.
We're so vulnerable to dying.
My theory is that like we developed a sense of smell that thinks those things smell good because it was beneficial. That like you know, that like we think lavender smells good because we like it's like the way that cats really love the smell of catnip, and so they'll like rub it over themselves, and it has like anti-pest properties, I think. If not very active and perfect for a move on the 25th. All good. Good luck on your move.
Okay, 15 on the clock and go.
Okay. Shit.
So I may offer advice here, Starky. Don't go crazy. Just do what you can.
Yeah, we're welcome on Hunter. So glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I actually need to let me do it for you.
Oh no. Werewolves have triangle upper bodies, right?
Usually. The best ones do, at least.
Cat, oh my gosh. Ugh. Ha, now you're stuck. Uh,
That's not how necks work, but
it's so cute. Oh my gosh. I love it so much.
you. Okay.
Cat, no, stop it. I'm
God,
fighting a war.
nothing
I'm
about this
fighting a war,
feels right.
Starky. Are you starting with basic shapes? Or are you just drawing it from view?
I'm just drawing it from you. I actually probably should draw it from more from this view.
Sounds good.
My man, these German shepherds have ears for fucking days. No, that's too chunky.
So you're starting with the dogs first?
Yeah.
Makes sense. I'm drawing the person, but I can't do the legs that well.
If Starky had a throne, I would have slapped the pen tablet on that. I do have a throne, and I actually do have a pen and a tablet on there. Uh, although like I appreciate that I chose ones that I think are like because I talked to TA about it, and he's like, yeah, just don't bother with 4K. It's not worth it. But so I got like a slightly lower resolution model.
I mean, you're just starting out. You don't need anything too heavy. Look at the happy pupper.
Yeah, and move his head up a little bit because it's currently just kind of an extension off of his body. There we go. That's good. Go away now. Not you. Yes, go away. There you go. Deselect. Because I'm like, there's nowhere for the.
So how you feeling about what you've done?
I have drawn a vaguely dog shape.
I mean, sounds good. Are you happy with it so far? Or?
No.
Hmm.
Wait, speaking of
I mean,
throwing a
that's
news on
fine.
the yoga mat, I just got it. I believe today. Oh,
Hey,
that is the worst scan I think I've ever seen.
I mean, I think it's adorable. Maybe we should use it as a drawing prompt.
Fuck. How the fuck do werewolves work?
They're people, but triangle shaped. Okay, in actuality, what do you need help with?
I'm trying to like because basically I want to draw like him holding the leash in his mouth.
In his mouth. Okay, that's not too bad. Um, 'Cause you can just draw the snout and then just have the leash kind of hanging out of it.
I think
Does
part of me
that make
also needs to
sense?
yeah. Me
So
also needs
don't go full people. Don't go full. You don't have to go like full crazy person. But werewolves are humanoids, so you want to use that as your base.
yeah. We're starting unfortunately the jaw.
So with werewolves, the snout basically starts where the kind of like where the nose would lie. You just kind of extend it off the face, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And the bottom will connect to the bottom of where the circle of the head would be.
Try because
What's that?
I'm trying to remember I remember the hints about how to draw um like how to draw snouts. And like the hint was like basically just draw a like just draw basically a rectangle hanging off of it.
Yeah, basically start. You can start the bottom of the rectangle from the middle of the face and extend it outwards. And that's stuff we can cover when we start doing a little bit more actual technical stuff instead of just doing prompts and getting used to doing this. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
We are 7 minutes. We have 7 minutes left. I repeat, we have 7 minutes left.
I am it's not great, but it's at least I think somewhat recognizable as being like
What the prompt is.
yeah.
Okay, I've done the basic sketch. I'll probably try to focus the werewolf and just leave the dogs, as dogs, but we're gonna see how it goes.
Okay. So I can draw a werewolf at least relatively quickly. This is what this has taught me. Because the werewolf looks okay. The dog needs fucking help. The dog needs like a priest, and it needs two priests.
Well, that's why you do the base layer sketch and then you go from there.
Yeah. This exercise doesn't have me somewhat excited for when I'll be able to start doing like, um, you know, like start doing more full pieces.
Yeah, instead of just doing just small things every time.
Yeah. The dog is the dog do be having a bit of a snoot. I try to get the forward facing thing. I'm gonna clean up some of my lines. I don't think I'll have time to line art this.
That's fine.
I am I'm surprised I was able to get this, like, you know, this in time is what I will say.
Yeah, you legitimately are doing well.
It just doesn't feel like it. At least it's not gonna feel like it anytime soon, I don't think.
Probably not, but that's fine.
How the fuck does that
The
back
point of
end
this is
work?
not to make amazing pieces. The point is just to get started with getting the feel, and then next week, as you've stated, we're gonna focus more on the less on the quantity and more on the quality.
Yeah. This has done a pretty solid job, like basically immunizing me against feeling wrong. Like my art is inherently inherently fucked. Because I've learned a substantial amount very quickly. Welcome on a rig. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Let me go a shout for Ray. Oh, art song jump scare. Welcome on a rig. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. If you're looking for someone else who is in the process of learning art and is doing a very, very good job of it, Ray is the place to be. Okay. So if I do this, I'm realizing now I've kind of made it's kind of got like an extreme fisheye effect going on. My art is okay. Your art is very, very good, Ray. Shut up.
Okay, considering I try to compliment you and you say the exact same thing, no, you're not allowed to tell anyone to shut up.
I'm Starky. Who is walking who in that? Yes. Yes. That is the answer. I've
Turkey, is
accidentally
someone
turned him into like a fucking he's kind of accidentally become like a maned wolf.
Starkey? Because I know at some point you've had dogs. Uh, who walks who, when you go for walks with dogs? Who generally walks who?
Depends on the dog.
Hmm.
If you have a good dog, if you they're all good dogs, but if you have a lower energy dog, um you're walking the dog. If you have a higher energy dog, the dog will fucking drag you like it's their last day alive. It's like if they can kill you with that walk, you they get to live. Genuinely like trying to make an attempt on your life. Okay, this isn't looking so bad anymore. Okay, now that I fixed the legs, this is not bad as a sketch.
You have 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute 20.
Smash. Welcome on a lid crow. Glad to have you. You know, I very much get the art thing of like my art's not good. You gotta give yourself I it's good advice because it's advice I should be taking. Um to just be like you're give yourself more credit basically. Actually, that's not bad. This actually is recognizable as a wolf and a werewolf and a dog. The major thing is like when I start doing bigger pieces, I need to find like a thing I can focus on for a couple hours, which is probably just gonna end up being gift art. I just need to find someone, like people I want to give gift art to.
Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Time is up. So, how you feeling about it, Starky?
I could feel a lot worse. It's okay. It's like I give it like a 6 out of 10 for myself, but for a 15-minute sketch, that's not bad. Especially for how
So
complicated the
remember,
prompt
these are
was.
warm-up sketches. They're not supposed to be good. They're just supposed to get you started.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we do that last prompt.
Looks like the werewolf is trying to reach a cat. It's like the like dog lead that he has in his mouth. I think it's probably because the ears are too sharp. But just round them a little bit. Or read like a dog more.
It's very recognizable what's happening though. Werewolf is just arms. I mean,
Werewolf is just arms. Well, because like, here's the thing. What else am I supposed to draw?
I think it's very smart to do what you did, to be honest. Because those 15 minutes, you kind of have to judge what you can and can't do
There
quickly.
we go. For chat. A second. Oh my fucking god. Not the cheese grater image. Why would you do that to poor Draco?
Because it's monkey.
You know, you're not wrong.
All right, so as Starkey is saving it, I'm going to go ahead and read our next set of prompts for 15 minutes for the chat to choose. Are we doing a saxophone possum, a platypus in a vest, or a steampunk snail?
Saxophone. Possum.
Saxophone possum,
What was the second
platypus
one?
in a vest, steampunk snail.
I'm not, if steampunk snail wins that, I'm gonna be fucking in Spain. Pull us up. Which of these three things would you like to see?
I love steampunk snail. That's probably my favorite of the 3 prompts.
Oh no, that it'll be a fun prompt, but also like because these are also 15 minutes. You said.
Yes, this is another 15.
God, because the steampunk stuff is so fucking complicated. Snails are simple shapes, but like, how are you to add steampunk? Steampunk element is all like, it's like all hard angles.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Do you think hard angles are harder than organic curves?
You're not wrong. Snail go vroom. Well, okay, it's like hard angles and then also circles. It's like combining the two is in my mind very difficult, which I suppose is why this is a good exercise. All right, looks like steampunk snail. Yep, steampunk snail took it in a landslide. Gear shell piece. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
All right, everyone. Our winner is steampunk snail, so let's go ahead and pull our references up. Also, I'm going to take a drink of water.
Gonna make all those squares make circles. All these squares make a circle. All these... Jesus fucking Christ. Oh god, it's AI generated. Ew. Anyways. Oh, Jesus, that is a fucking big image. There was...
Yeah, I would imagine steampunk probably got hit real hard with
Because, like...
AI stuff.
Because the thing with, like, with steampunk shit is that it's also, like... I thought you meant Gary? No, Gary is fine. The major stuff with steampunk stuff is that it's all, like, a lot of repetitive shapes. But, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay. I'm tempted... copy image. It's like loading this up. It's steampunk, but it's also like nothing. Like, what is this supposed to be? It's just shapes. You know, it doesn't look like an engine. It just is a massive steampunk shapes. I guess was like that's the nature of that's the nature of AI art. It's just none of it's supposed to be good or usable.
I'm just imagining I'm just laughing at all the hats I'm seeing that are just gears glued to a hat.
Oh, this is actually a fun reference. Not me having a moment with my hotkeys again. I also feel like this one might be AI generated though. Actually, no.
Check folks. That'll probably be the easiest way to tell.
It's an r/night cafe. I have no idea what that is. Oh, for fuck's sakes. It's AI generated.
Yep.
God damn it. I fucking this is genuinely just annoying. Delete the layer. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Now I just want to see what steampunk Starky would look like.
I mean, to be fair, I already leaned into the steampunk stuff.
You have the goggles.
Yeah. This actually, like, steampunk might be the most... Thankfully, the first reference I found is through Blender, so it's not AI generated. But goddamn, if it like, as I'm looking through these, like, so many of these are clearly AI generated. It's, like, actually kind of wild.
Find it kind of funny. Find it kind of sad.
I feel this has made me feel bad for steampunk artists. Also, Pokemon Hunter Soul, I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to you earlier. Like an armada of snail gears formed together like gray goo. They collectively accomplish a task. Okay. I am now prepared.
I forgot the references. 15 on the clock, starting now. I think I have an idea.
There we go.
Wait, nope. That is the wrong pencil. Let's go back to an actual pencil. Now I just want to see a steampunk protogen, actually. That seems like it could be fun. You know what I mean, Starkey?
I'm sorry, I did not hear you. The music might be a touch loud.
That's fine. Steampunk protogen.
A steampunk person, that would actually be super cute. I'm sure it's out. I'm sure like there's got to be designs for that out there somewhere.
Oh, absolutely.
It's kind of just like potato. Nails are very egg shaped. You know, it's like if you cut the whites of the egg.
I'm currently trying to figure out how to give a snail a monocle.
Okay, no wait, but you're a genius. Hold up a moment.
Do I put the hat on the eye stalks or do I put the hat on the shell?
Hi, Buddy. Buddy's the name of Erratic's bird, by the way, who apparently is learning how to escape.
Yeah, he's currently learning to disassemble his cage, so I might have to get him a new one. I love the goblin. I love him so much.
Artistic Boar, welcome on Excorious. Glad to have you. I'm doing all right. We're just vibing.
It's snowing out.
It is snowing because, yeah, we're Indiana. Indiana moment. Huge, big ol' Indiana moment. My lines are getting appreciably better. Is definitely what I'm learning here. Spicy chicken spotted. Welcome to Kinset Gaming. Glad to have you. Yes, that is the Blaziken on the left here is Erratic Phoenix
So,
is the person who I am drawing with. It is their representation on stream.
I'm too much of a coward to have drawn a Sona so far, so this is what we got so far.
I mean, to be fair, I think
I'm designing characters.
it is hard to design a compelling, like, you know, you should definitely try different ways of holding your pen for long strokes. Helps a lot. Oh
That is
God,
some good advice.
this is like, I like this song, but also like every single time the song's been played so far, it's been a fucking meme. So I'm
Starky, I'm
scared.
sorry. I had a design idea, and now I feel bad about it, but I'm doing it. Steampunk Starky Slug.
Oh, okay. So it's not my internet. My internet did not drop out. Did it just? Why did it just stop? Melt down. Okay, that's just how it ends. It just ends abruptly. Yeah, she had a meltdown. So we connect to his shell. Okay. Okay, so I've got snail. And now I need to add steampunk elements. How the fuck am I'm gonna put a top hat on this snail. I'm gonna put a top hat on this fucking snail and no one can stop me.
I don't think anyone wants to stop you.
It's it looks so dumb. I love it. Okay, got the I've just created fucking like an old west banker snail so far. One for each eye. Two top hats. That's actually hysterical. That okay, hold up. I actually feel like I now am good enough an artist where I can start making shit posts like that. And now I want to draw like if a snail wore a top hat, how would it wear it? Any other artist, feel free to turn that into a fucking post for engagement. You'll probably beat me to it. I need to actually write that down low key.
So,
This
Starky, what
is
is your opinion on snails?
snails are good.
Hmm.
I will say the only thing that's happened for snails for me in recent history at all is I keep getting TikToks about destroying like apple snail eggs, and because apparently apple snails are real bad for the environment or something. And yeah, it's funny because it's always like, oh, um like make sure you do this. It's because it's better for the environment if you destroy these eggs. Um, and then every single time it's like, do not, like, it's like TikTok's automated warning of like, do not do this. Do not, like, this is being done by professionals. Do not replicate. I'm like, okay, thanks, TikTok. Really cool of you, for sure.
So why shouldn't you? I guess I'm asking.
Because I'm assuming because TikTok got into a lot of trouble for like having posts from like professionals doing something. It's like the because there's the guy who goes out to like the Florida Everglades with no fucking shoes on and just picks up random animals.
That seems like a bad idea.
I'm surprised he has not gotten bitten by like something significantly venomous yet. Let's take a shovel to a swarm of lanternflies on a house. Also, if this is not clear, this is me trying to make it like hogs. I'm trying. We're being creative with the design. It's
6 minutes.
it
So I
wants to.
have to ask Starkey, is this starting to feel like too small of a time for you now?
Yeah,
Awesome.
because like I can always think of more details to add. Because like or like I think the indication is like when it feels like there's too much time. I have to feel like I have to keep adding shit. Because like I'm like I gotta make use of the time.
But the fact that you don't feel like that right now is really cool.
Yeah. There's some invasive stuff here like blackberries and fire ants. Fire ants fucking low key scare me. Fire ants are basically like the real life Grey Goose scenario. Because they basically like when in groups they behave like just a pile of like goo with sentience, and I do not like it. Oh, Maximus Effort, thank you for the follow. Welcome to live chat. Glad to have you. I I'm trying to think of like what else I can put here. When in doubt, just like it's steampunk, so just like
I
gears,
mean, if
right?
you're done, you're done. You don't have to keep adding if you don't want to.
There we go. That's about right. I think part of it's like what I can do is build out if like I build out the spiral. 'Cause I think part of why this is reading as like flowers or like petals is it's not part of like a more like a large form contiguous structure. Yeah, that looks more
So
like gears.
if you want, you could color it. You're at 3 minutes 20 seconds.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have to be fair. This is also something like I could potentially like line work. Like when in doubt with situations like this, line work is also a potential practicing because I gotta practice that skill too. There's so much shit
Okay.
to learn when you're learning art.
Yep. You're
I do
never
like
really done.
I low key I really do love this little snail creature I've made.
What's their name?
I don't know. I'm thirsty.
Yeah, take a drink.
To be fair, I thought steampunk snail was going to be a bigger pain in the ass than it ended up being.
Just goes to show how good you're getting at this.
I'm making more progress at this than I think am realizing.
Yeah, you're doing real good. Not that you'll take my word for it, but that's just the artist's nature of things.
Oh, we got perfect timing for first Take Me to Snurch. Knows every snail's disapproval. Should have snurshiped her sooner. If the heavens ever did.
I'll be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's someone took Hosier's Take Me to Church and turned it into Take Me to Snurch.
Alrighty.
And so they just add like worship like a snail at the shrine of your lies. Sharpen your knives. The internet is great and also incredibly stupid.
Both can be true.
Snayman. 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 Also, I'm realizing because the way smoke billows, it like kind of billows out and then kind of like fades in because it's like a pressurized thing, and then it like immediately like whoo, the snail's going places. Absolutely, look at all that thing it's making. Artistic Borb is getting better at line work. I am. It's nice. It was a little surreal to like because I did like last week we snuck a peek at my first week's art, and I'm like, holy fuck. The progress was actually like kind of mind-blowing. Okay, how does smoke work? Kind of like a billowing like
Alrighty.
all right.
So, 2 in. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
What's the name of this one?
I'm literally the worst part of the creative process for me is naming shit.
Yep.
Writing, art, fucking like I cannot think of names on the spot. When I DM'd, I fucking sucked at coming up with names. Welcome on, Holly Howells. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I'm gonna shout out for you. If you're also wanting to follow another super talented artist, Holly Howells is absolutely amazing. Starky should try breaking things down to basic shapes sooner. I mean, to be fair, this one, because this one I did return to the idea of like breaking it down to basic shapes. Also, it was just more complicated than this. But yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good. What's a steampunk-esque name? What if his name is Artholomew, not Bartholomew, but Artholomew? Hold up one moment, resaving. Because I feel like steampunk names are always just like just a touch pretentious.
Yeah, I'd put like Baron something in front of it, or
Bartholomew. Bartholomew. How the fuck do you spell Bartholomew?
Bart H O Mew. I don't know.
Okay, I close enough. Dahlia. Oh, if for a female snail, I could see that. Dahlia is definitely like, because Dahlia is like kind of like it was like a really popular older name, right? What do you call a 200-year-old buffalo? Bicentennial? Can you? I don't get it. You're gonna have to explain the joke.
Boo.
What,
Was that from Camp Cool?
Oh, we got Egg Song next.
Okay. Good.
This is a song from Cam Cool. Cam, what did you put in the queue? Why would you do this? It's fine. I'm mostly giving you crap. All right. Next one. Next
So
prompt.
I figure the next we'll do a 20 and then a 30-minute prompt.
Sounds good.
So, chat. Do we want a panda eating a pizza? Do we want an apex predator butterfly?
Oh god.
Or a bunny whose ears are too big?
All right. Poll is up. Poll is up. We got pizza panda, apex predator butterfly, or bunny with ears too big. Feel free to vote for whichever one you think would be most appealing, or whichever one you think would cause me the biggest issues. I think apex predator butterfly would be fun to draw. Also, like, I imagine someone like Junji Ito drawing it, because like it needs to be fucking horrifying.
Oceano, we are posting the art on Starky's Discord and post your art because I don't believe Starky has made a drawing stream channel yet.
I have not yet. Oh, I probably should do that. Someone messaged me to be like, "Hey, the real gems are coming out of this Steamworks now. Who did it? Who did it? Who put Coconut Mall, but it never starts?" Well, chat, you're getting your long time loop. I'm surprised. You know what, chat? I'm impressed with you. We've done like double digit of these song request streams, and we're only just now getting hit with Coconut Mall, but it never starts. I'm low-key proud of chat. All right, apex predator butterfly took it. There, I post my steampunk snail, no hats. All right.
So I don't think you heard it. I totally didn't just draw Starky as the steampunk snail. So I do apologize for that.
Okay, that's amazing though. Would that be slimy morph?
I think that would be oozy. That would be an ooze morph. I don't know.
Okay.
I want to make a joke about a rainbow, but I don't remember if that was snails or slugs. Oh, I have a really bad idea for this one.
I'm basically just gonna like treat this like the movie Arachnophobia. I'm just gonna blow a fucking butterfly up to the size, up to the size of a Ford F-150.
Okay, I need a reference image for Vagina's.
I'm to add this more often. If it starts getting spammed, I will start skipping. Because like I do appreciate like the meme songs, but also you gotta balance out the meme with the like actually good songs. I've been sitting on the idea since the start. I appreciate your patience, low key, to hold on to it this long. I think the part that really drives you mad is when you notice, because it's not a simple loop. Like at some point you start noticing the dynamics on the timpani, or not the timpani, the kettle drum. That like, or like it fades in and out, and then like you start focusing on it, and at that point you're fucked. Like the song becomes insufferable because you start hyper fixating on the kettle drums. Okay, bugs have just weird stick legs.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes,
20 minutes on the timer, everybody, for Apex Predator Butterfly. Go.
All right. Okay. I got like, welcome on Pa My Ma and Trash. We're glad to have you, Sweet Bean. So I basically said we're all manually breathing. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay. So I need to start using the rotate. Move, rotate.
So I see your butterfly reference. How are you going to make it an Apex Predator, Stark?
I'm just gonna blow it up to the fucking size of a mountain.
So you're making Mothra?
Basically. That is what an Apex Predator butterfly would look like. Oh.
See, I'm going in a very dumb, different direction. I'm just trying to find the right butterfly. Because you already chose Monarch, and I don't want to do a Monarch.
All right, we are free.
Why are all these pictures Monarchs?
Also, let me get a shout for Trashua real quick, since Trashua is also a streamer, and I'm gonna be hanging out with him after stream. We're gonna be playing Fortnite for a bit. Also, I should probably warn you, Trashua, I am drinking a little bit to get through the suffering that is learning how to do art. So
Suffering.
listen, I can't look back at my first pieces anymore. I could barely look at them while I was doing them, but like, yes, more chaos. Perfect. I also need to. I was recommended Trashua. Trashua's a big sweep in for sure. Okay.
Is this gonna be your first time playing
I've played it a little
Fortnite?
bit. I have some of the furry skins. That's
Is that why you're playing?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. 100%. I realize one thing I need to do because I basically need it to look like it's coming from the other direction. So I need to actually. I do this. It's Borbin time. Welcome on, Matt Hair. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean.
So did you hear about how Madam Web apparently did?
Oh yeah,
I heard about it was apparently a huge shit show. Oh, I've been borbed. I forget. Do you hear the borb in Discord anymore, or still?
No, your audio is normal here.
Okay, so it's just stream that's getting the borb audio. I need to fix that at some point. It's not difficult to fix. It's mostly just like I didn't realize that I changed it. Okay.
I'm using the wrong pencil. Darn it!
Big creepy bug eyes and then a massive proboscis.
Let's draw the lines to help indicate where the eye line is. No, that's too close to that side.
It's like I can never just like get uniform thickness. I swear to fuck. Like when I have to.
Yeah, you know why, right?
Why?
Because it's based off pressure.
No. Like in terms of like when I'm drawing something that's like a continuous
Oh.
like, you know, like basically like a tube. Cursed Batman who laughed. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Lab Chat. Glad to have you. Okay. Yeah, like how the fuck do they store the legs? Like this? Hi, Mr. Bird. Welcome on. Glad to have you. We're vibing with art. I think they do this.
I don't know if I should be offended that you said you're getting through this with drinking or not.
It's listen, you're a great guest to have. You're a huge sweetheart. The drinking is not because of you. The drinking is because of me. The drinking is because I'm still not okay seeing my art. I think for the hydrate. That will be water. The drinking is to quiet the hypercritical part of my brain.
I guess that's fair. Joking aside, you're doing a great job. The important thing is that you keep doing it.
Yeah.
And you have been.
Oh, okay. Why would you cancel? Listen, I'm just trying to draw a butterfly.
How dare you? Didn't you know they're endangered?
I mean, fair. I low key one of the many projects where if I ever get like a place, like if I ever am able to afford a house, one thing I definitely want to do is like some amount of like, you know, native life form, you know, like aid basically.
Oh, like encouraging the local biodiversity and stuff?
Yeah, like you know, basically like grow, you know, hatch caterpillar eggs and like help feed back into the monarch population because I can. I guess I do give you the power, unfortunately. To cancel me on twitter.com. Okay, the question's now how the fuck do I draw the other side? I guess I can kind of cheat, can I? But like, basically doing this.
Oh, like mirroring,
Yeah,
or
kind of like that. Yeah, that
yeah.
that looks good enough, at least. You know what? You know what we're gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
Something probably a mistake.
I love mistakes. What's the mistake?
I'm I'm drawing technically 4.
You hear that, chat? He's finally getting into kinks
I
on the stream.
swear to God.
You've been asking for it, and it's finally here.
Ever since the fucking PC building stream, they're like, Starky, show feet, show feet. The way Starky draws reminds me of Muffin Forests.
Is that a good thing?
What did I walk into? Welcome on to Generic Crow number 9. I'm sorry that's the one of the first things you heard. Mr. Bird, that is not a butterfly. It's an apex predator butterfly. That's why I need to draw it eating people. Very important. How else will listen? Humans are the apex species. Apex predator butterfly got to be able to take down a human or two. Okay. Let's draw the human first. Actually, to be fair, butterflies actually. So the cool thing about butterflies is, like, if you know, that like, if basically if someone dies, what is this what the
Okay.
vortag is for? Like butterflies will actually swarm on mounds of blood, because it's easy source of salt for them. Did you know cockroaches can fly? I did not. I like how my chat lit up as soon as I said vor. Everyone was just vibing, and I said the V word, and chat was like, hello?
I feel
I've
like
been
that's
activated.
your fault, though.
It is my fault for sure. Like, it is 100% my fault. You are correct, but also, it is funny.
I swear I should just put one of these kinky Starky for one of the prompts just to get you back for
I just draw Starky exclusively with, like, broken lines.
that.
This looks like a kindergarten drawing. We're getting, like, this is a market improvement. It's also, like, part of the process of learning. The first step to learning to not suck is to suck. Like, is to be a bit not great at the thing that you're doing.
The important thing right now is that Starky is doing it. We have not really done anything technical. It's mainly just been getting Starky into the mood of being able to draw things that suck.
Yeah.
I have.
Well, come on, Darius. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean.
Sorry about that. I got an apparent gremlin. Because she flung herself at the screen door.
Was that the cat or
Oh, it's the cat.
which one? Actually, you know, if they threw themselves at the screen door, that's Haley.
Yep.
The hungriest butterfly. The hungry caterpillar has continued to be hungry after. There we go. Part of it's also like, I'm assuming, also like,
What's up?
I'm like trying to figure out how this things work. How to,
Really?
like, the veins of a butterfly work.
I'm treating it like drawing stained glass. The farther away from the butterfly, it makes smaller bubbles, but closer to it, it's bigger.
Okay. Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Remember, just a sketch. It's not an anatomically correct drawing.
Yeah. The hungriest. Hungry. Also, now make a biblically accurate butterfly. Okay. Hold up a moment. It's about to be, you know what? This actually works out for a fucking, this actually works out for a, an apex predator butterfly. Cancel. You know, that's low-key incredibly horrifying. I love it. Why are circles so fucking hard? Hello?
Tale as old as time.
I actually would like love to see like a horror mangaka approach this idea. Just start fucking throwing eyes on like living creatures. Hell yeah, peacock butterfly. There we go. It's Argus as a butterfly. For those of you who know your Greek mythology.
Nope. Please explain.
Argus was basically a wait, no, Argus was like Cyclops, wasn't he? Basically the idea was so I can't remember if it's Greek or like I can't remember if it's Greek specifically, but I know that there's like some euphemism, like basically the idea that the eyes on a peacock are the eyes of Argus. Oh, it wasn't a Cyclops. He had eyes everywhere on his body. Um, Basically, like because of extenuating circumstances, he was tasked to hide or like to watch over a cow that was actually one of Zeus's victims, who'd been transformed into a cow. Um, because Zeus is a piece of garbage, as is, as is well documented.
Mhm.
And he ends up like Argus ends up being killed by Hermes after being lulled to sleep. And then uh lulled to sleep and then killed by Hermes to help the lady escape. And then basically as part of like the death, Hera was like, you died doing something I told you to do. Here, let me like basically make you eternal by giving all peacocks eyes that are the eyes of Argus. Hermes killed the giant that had a lot of eyes who watched over Eos. That's it. Honestly, if I were to draw an apex predator butterfly, I can imagine sharper wings. I kind of like the idea that they're like still, because it's like there's like a horror element to be added by like something that just looks vaguely like something that we recognize. Oh, the song.
Look, I'm making a really my butterfly is a really bad joke. So
Okay, I actually kind of like the effect that adds. Greek mythos summary. Unfortunately, Zeus is horny.
kinda.
You're not wrong. We go and modify the size of it so that way we can see the entire piece. I'm actually relatively happy with how this turned out. It's not perfect by any means, but
Good.
like you really have an eye.
2 minutes and 40 seconds left.
You really have an eye for drawing tonight. Ooh, hiss. Fortunately, Loki was bored. Yeah, that's to be fair, not everything was Loki's fault. Sometimes the other Aesir fucked him. Like the poor guy just basically got a shit deal. Okay. This is Loki a little horrifying. But I kind of want to see like what an actual like, you know, talented artist could come up with could do with this idea.
Yeah, I think you did a really good job with it, though.
Addition through subtraction. Is this a biblically angel butterfly? Yes. It's an apex predator butterfly that also happens to be biblically accurate.
Welcome back, Cat. Did you just delete a layer?
Did your cat delete a layer? Hello? I'm taking a nap, but I have to pick up my siblings.
Oh my god, the cat just deleted the whole thing.
No!
Ah!
Control Z.
That's what I'm doing. Oh god.
Fucking that huge cat moment for sure. Yet only Hades is considered evil for that. To be fair, if I remember in the original Greek version, it's pretty clear that like Hades, like Hades is not responsible for any of the shit that he like the only thing Hades does wrong is that he gives the pomegranate to Persephone. And even that's like kind of dubious because it's like you know, he didn't tell her, but he's like, "Oh, here's food," you know. Like that's also like the fact that Persephone might have been Loki might have been a death god before Hades was.
Okay, we're currently getting time's up.
Says
Thank you, dear.
Christ.
Oh, I can hold control to move things around. That's really fucking handy.
Alrighty, so one literal catastrophe later. How you feeling, Starky?
I'm feeling pretty okay. I've created something horrifying, so you know.
I made Regina George as a butterfly.
You made Regina George as a butterfly.
He was Apex Predator, so yeah.
Listen, okay, that's low-key actually kind of amazing.
It'll get posted later.
I'll definitely want to see that. He's also not a death god. He's just the owner of the underworld. He doesn't kill things. Thanatos is the death god. Yes.
He's the god of wealth.
Hades gets a fucking bad rap, but he's like low-key. Like, you know, he's I think of all of the Greek gods, he's the one I would be the one like he's the one where I'm like, if I have to interact with any of these, please let it be Hades.
He will be the gentlest of the three.
basically. But yeah. All right.
Alrighty, we're moving on to our half-hour prompt. So, you ready, Starky?
Yes.
We have bears making popcorn,
All right.
magical girl sailor snake,
Okay.
beagles making baguettes.
Okay. Put that one on 2 minutes. We start that poll going. Poll is live. Which would you like to see us draw? Bears making popcorn, magical girl snake, beagles making baguettes. Also, at some point we need to figure out like a way for you to stream your art, because it would be nice to have your art up on the screen as well. Because you are, I know you're gonna give me shit for saying this, but also like you struggle with your own, like feeling like your own art is good, and your art is considerably better than mine.
We will figure that out, not on stream.
That's fair. Currently, Magical Girl Snake has got the fucking sweep. It is a 5-0-0 for Magical Girl Snake, and like in the lead, and then Bears making popcorn and Beagles making baguettes are both at 0.
I have no idea how I'm going to draw this.
I remember this flip note.
Oh, it's a 7 now. Oh gosh.
Oh god. I don't remember flip note. Oh, I remember flip note. I actually had I had like 2 or 3 flip note videos back in the day.
What's that? What's flip note?
Flip note was so it's a program on the original DS. And it was also on the 3DS. It was basically like a really basic animation software.
Okay.
Is this Solid Snake or the Animal Snake?
Anyone.
That's a really good question, actually.
If you want to draw it as Sailor Solid Snake, do it.
But yeah. So it's basically like really basic animation software. If you by chance know Kiki, super duper talented animator, Kiki Flipnote, and he got his start on Flipnote. Why not both? Y'all are really gonna make me fucking draw a snake in a skirt, huh? If it's Solid Snake, he has a defined ass. That is a crime if you don't draw it. All right, Magical Girl Snake 7-0'd. Hawaii Des. Oh, Kiki, they're cool. Yeah, they also stream on Twitch now. Let me see if I can find a... Mostly I need one for the face. Perfect. Perfect. This is perfect. And also...
Starky, are you going to do the Solid Snake Magical Girl?
No. If you want to, you can do that. I'm doing something far more cursed. Welcome on, Carbuncle. Glad to have you. Oh, Snake Sona. I saw their Actually, let me look up Magical Girl designs, because I have no idea what I've not... The only Magical Girl show I've seen is Madoka Magica, and then what's the one that people argue was a Magical Girl show?
There's a lot.
Okay, the shonen that did like uses a lot of Magical Girl tropes.
You're gonna have to be more specific. What happened in it?
I can't remember. That's the fucking problem. Oh, okay. Bleach.
Bleach?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking funny. I'm gonna disappoint people here, because I'm gonna probably do the Solid Snake Magical Girl, but I'm not gonna do the ass one, unfortunately.
All right, perfect. This is great. Bleach. Listen. Okay, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure the mangaka behind Bleach got his start in shonen, or like a shoujo. Like the dude either has written or wrote before that. Like before that wrote like Magical Girl shit. There's also Precure, which is Dragon Ball Z but Magical Girl.
Yep, and it has amazing animation.
Kubo, yeah. Kubo, is it Tite or is it Kubo tight? Kubo tight, Kubo fresh. Welcome on, Sonugmini. Glad to have you. What an unholy combination did you unleash upon us? Okay, I got my my visual references.
And I got mine.
Tite
All
sounds
right,
right.
30 minutes on the clock. Magical Girl, Sailor Snake. Let's go.
I was looking for Cursed Coconut Mall song. Okay. We start with the head. Head's just like that's a good snake head. Really nailed it. Okay, so it's kind of like just yeah.
So Starky, this is 30 minutes. Remember, basic shapes first.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to give him the little like I'm trying to draw a regular snake and just stick a magical girl outfit on it.
I'm imagining it's gonna hold up like a magic wand with its tail.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh wait, no, I actually you've given me a great idea.
I don't trust that, I'll be honest with you.
Okay. They're just kind of tubes, right? How the fuck did
Yeah.
tube extractions work? Okay, so it's like here, yes. It's because they're cut off between the top and the bottom scales. Although I guess we won't really see that because it's gonna be wearing a dress. I'm putting a snake in a dress. God help me. Why? What has happened to my life where I'm putting the snake in a dress? Okay. Let me go ahead and grab you. I don't care what gender you are. Put on the magical girl outfit. I think the internet was a mistake.
Cardcaptor Soccer would be a good inspiration for this one.
Cardcaptor Sakura was a lot of magical girl style clothing, was very dubious with its relationship. I've heard the names Cardcaptor Sakura for sure. I just never watched it. Does Zatch Bell count as a magical girl anime?
No. There's no transforming or any of that other stuff.
You're not wrong.
Even though they do fight the embodiment of nuclear annihilation at the end. This is such a mistake, Mark. Why am I doing this? Okay. Nope, absolutely not. Undo. Stark, I had to ask, why do you think Bleach is a magical girl series?
There's a transformation, so it involves a character making a deal. Snake Station is a magical girl. I could kind of see it. So Tokyo Mew would actually be a good ref for this.
Yes, it would.
Okay, so shape continuity is something I need to be doing. Yeah, because that looks much too tight. But and you know what Lost Kingdom is from Software's Magical Girl video game? Yeah, that's right. Me and Monkey grew up with a FromSoft game called Lost Kingdom that actually is like a magical girls. It literally the same From Software that did Dark Souls. It's like a card like monster fighting game. But yeah, back to Bleach. Because I keep getting distracted. Is the problem?
It's fine.
Okay, no, this snake does not look right. I think part of it's I just need to like draw like actually like I'm gonna be. Are you? I was low-key expecting this to be the Ain't Gonna Hit Those Notes version of this song.
This is such a mistake.
There we go. There we go. Now it's a ball python magical girl. But so Bleach is a show about a character getting magical powers by interacting with a hidden other world. And in the process gains like magical abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So and he also has a transformation sequence as he goes to the other world. So magical girl.
Did he have a transformation sequence?
I think so. Okay.
I thought he just got bopped in the face with a magic glove and then
Digimon or Magical Girls?
I could see that one. Especially season 4 where the people into them. What I'm hearing is Magical Girls is just TF.
There we go. I figured out how to include a magical wand in this snake Magical Girls design.
Okay, Starky, I'm gonna go deep here. Do you remember a show called Chaotic?
No.
If I remember correctly, it was a trading card game, a digital one, but the people went into the game and they had to like scan locations and creatures and stuff and then fought as them.
Wait, I think I actually remember this.
It had a massive art style change between seasons, I remember, and I think it eventually went out.
Did they release a thing that let you like scan QR codes on products to get monsters?
Probably.
Then I think I do remember this.
Chat, please correct me if I'm wrong. I do not remember. It's been a while. Oh, we got at least 2 people who remember. That's good. I'm not entirely crazy.
I love it. I already love it. This is so dumb. I might have to increase the size of the heads so that way I can fit a bow on there.
If you select it, you can.
Yeah, I've been
the whole thing.
That's one thing I've been using a lot as a tool now is the lasso tool.
Was Chaotic big in Brazil? Interesting. That's always stuff I'm fascinated by. Is just what was big in other countries.
So there was a cartoon with a digital card game attached. It wasn't digital, or it wasn't a card. Like it was basically like you basically like scanned a QR code and then you got a monster. What is? We're now listening to Tuyo music. Also, it's very, very quiet Puyo music.
So going on a weird tangent, something that
Yes.
I do love, something that I do love is just how much the YouTube channel Overly Sarcastic Productions. How I
Yes.
cannot separate the idea of Odysseus and Solid Snake anymore because of that.
You're not. Yeah.
It's very silly, very dumb.
Okay.
Truly love it.
So we got to give the snake at least two bow ties. That way you know it's a magical girl.
You mean ribbons?
Or yeah, ribbons.
Are you gonna give the snake magical flowing hair?
No.
Why?
I can't I don't think I can fit that on this like snake.
I believe in you. Chat, do you think that snake should have magical flowing hair?
Yes. There's gonna be no room for the magical flowing hair. I guess I could probably like tone down the size of this ribbon.
Are you gonna disappoint your chat, Starky?
I do constantly, yes.
Chat, is this true? Does Starky let you down? I vote we have a poll about this.
Okay. If I make this,
I have to give Solid Snake the magic hair, right?
and there's the second yes. Constantly yes. I'm glad. I'm glad it's a mutually agreed upon.
My gosh.
Listen, the disappointment is probably fresh because I didn't end up drawing Solid Snake in a schoolgirl outfit. That's probably why chat is like, oh yeah, in this moment, incredibly disappointed. I'm disappointed, so I keep coming back.
We are at 18 minutes, Starky. How you feeling? That good about this, huh?
And then we have to have the. Oh wait, I think I'm gonna make the heart tail the gem, like the magical girl gem.
Gotcha.
I think the front half of this magical girl is for bows. I just found out that a rate for a rate for kilometers per hour to miles per hour. One kilometer is 0.621. 1 mile per hour is 0.621 kilometers per hour. Oh my god. The furries are in the measuring system.
This does not surprise me.
This is dumb enough where, like, even if this turns out looking kind of bad, I kind of want to post this to Twitter anyway.
Good.
No miles per hour is lower? Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't think I'm doing Solid Snake justice, but I'll at least try my best.
Okay. Perfect. How the fuck can I put a skirt on this? How do I put the skirt on the snake? God have fucking mercy. Very carefully.
I mean, yes.
It's a fucking tube. You know what? The skirt is gonna be amazing for hiding all of the fucking mistakes. Yo, the skirt clothes hide every mistake.
Yes. That's why drawing porn is so hard.
You know what? You make an incredibly compelling point. Suddenly I have so much more respect for porn artists. Which isn't to say I disrespected porn artists before, but I have way more respect for them now.
Porn artists have to do a lot of anatomy studies.
This is so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I just got hit with the full effect of putting the fucking snake in a skirt. God almighty. Oh my fucking god. I don't care what gender you are. Put on this.
All right, we are halfway through. We're more than halfway through, but we're halfway through. Starky, how you feeling?
I feel like I'm losing my mind. It's great.
You know, I still see areas where you put long flowing hair.
Yeah, where? Here? Look at the
Everywhere.
fucking everywhere. We're gonna turn this fucking magical girl snake into also Bigfoot.
Silly Starky. That's not how that works.
That's not how magic works. This is the dumbest thing I've ever drawn, and I fucking love it. This is so good.
This is why the prompts are as dumb as they are. Now just wait till we come back to this and you have even more experience.
Oh my god.
The true power of doing art, Starky. You can draw your own shit posts.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be way too powerful. Twitter and Blue Sky will have no way of stopping me. Except for the block button that I will almost certainly fucking have been hit by everyone at some point. Okay. What do you think, like, if people are casually browsing the art tag, can you imagine browsing the art tag, seeing a bunch of like really talented artists drawing like, you know, commissions or whatever, and then you just see someone out there drawing a fucking snake in a skirt with a bow tie? If this is your first time, if this is your first time here, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but also welcome. You know, this is as good as it gets.
Okay, so this is rapidly for me turn out the way I wanted to. It's gonna be a multi-hour thing, so this is not going beyond the sketch phase.
Oh, for sure. I end up coming up with too many detail ideas that like probably should have been new layers.
So I'm just gonna try to make it along the lines of what the prompt said, and it's gonna be rough, but I'm actually incredibly proud of it.
This is so... I love it. It's so dumb.
I did not expect to draw this today, but, you know, this is just where we are at.
How do you... How do speed lines work?
I cannot help you there.
There we go. That looks about right. I love it so much.
Starky, you have 10 minutes.
All right, I guess
You
I'll
know what
start
that
line
means.
work.
You should color it.
Oh, perfect.
Because you could do line work if you want, but I would just say go for the color. Chat, what do you think?
We're coloring the snack, which means I have to make a new layer. I almost had to take a shot. Wait, is this? I feel like I recognize this song. Is this? I want to be a kimono. Yeah, I was about to say it's like this is the song about becoming a furry, isn't it?
I'm guessing kimono means something in like another language.
Kimono in Japanese means monster, but it's like the catch-all term for every form of monster. So
Okay.
it also catches basically the furry stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
It is funny to me that Japan doesn't make the distinction between like they don't really have the distinction between like you know, cat girls versus furries.
That's kind of fun.
Because it's kimono mimi versus just kimono.
That's funny.
You see the word kimono in the wild on the internet, it most likely means furry in that context. Yes, unless you're talking like very specifically about like Japanese culture. But even then, like usually they'd use the term yokai.
I've actually never heard that term in the wild before, so that's why I would bring it up. Cool.
Because so you know Bakemonogatari, right?
Yep.
It has the word kimono in it. Bakemonogatari.
Oh.
That's why the rough translation for the title is like Monstory. Because it kind of combines both monster and story.
That makes sense. I will say it's fun doing like the ribbons and the bows. I can see why people like drawing this, and it became a staple.
Can't wait for the move stuff is over, so I can chill out more often. Oh yeah,
moving sucks.
It is like low key the worst.
I wish you the best on that. Uh, 6.5 minutes, Starky.
I have no idea what traditional magical girls shit's supposed to look like, so I'm just using pinks and reds.
I mean,
Elion the Telly, welcome on in, readers. Glad to have you. Let me go to shout out for you. I love this. I'm glad. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the snake. I don't know what's happening, but I love it. We're drawing a snake as a magical girl. Let me go to shout out for Elion the Telly. Welcome on in. Glad to have you. For those who don't know, I'm StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Co Internet. Friday streamer live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games, however, will on occasion play games backed by big corporations such as Spike Chunsoft, Nintendo, VR Chat, and Beat Saber at some point in the future when I get my VR stuff figured out. I also do art. Like, and by do art, I mean I'm learning how to do art. It's a learning process. This is the fourth stream of fourth art stream I've ever done, so we're still very early on in the process. Welcome on, Carrick the Bird. Welcome on, glad to have you. Also, Alex the Jackalope, thank you for the follow. Welcome to live chat, glad to have you. How was Lethal Company? Hopefully, you had a lot of fun with that. Also, Japanese people differentiate between, I don't know how to pronounce either of those in writing, so if you see katakana, then probably furry. We're talking about, like, you know, we're talking about kimono, because we end up getting... Okay, that was weird. Oh. What is happening? It was a lot of fun. I'm glad. Okay, let me, what is going on here? Did I paint white? Why did that... Why did I paint white here? That is the strangest thing ever.
For those that are curious, Starky is learning how to draw. So what we're doing is we're currently killing that that feeling that Starky can't draw by forcing him to do a bunch of timed prompts.
I drew on the wrong layer. Take a shot.
And as you can see, it's currently going well. Next week, we're going to be working on some more technical stuff, but right now we're just doing a whole bunch of silly prompts that my partner came up with, and just going from there. Right now it is right now the prompt is Magical Girl Sailor Snake.
Yes. I can't believe I drew on the wrong layer. I was doing so well too.
And then you weren't.
And then I wasn't. Creeps up on all of us. But, you know, we so we've had a couple prompts so far. Werewolf walking a dog, a steampunk snail, a apex predator butterfly, which I ended up making biblically accurate, and then now we have a snake in a magical girl outfit.
I'll be honest, Starkey, I didn't think today was going to be a good drawing day. Pretty proud of what I've done so far. They are all cursed. So, yeah.
First drawing is the best, though. Because it means you just get like, enjoy yourself and have fun and laugh at what you're making.
Yeah.
They both pronounce the same kimono, but written in kanji equals beast. Katakana and maybe hiragana, depending on the context, equals furry. Okay, interesting. I tried to learn Japanese. It is a very, very complex language. Also, apparently, like, Japanese and English are, like, the hardest language for the other, like, native speakers of the other one to learn. This music is
just
perfect.
Like because of how their structure works?
Yeah. This music is a perfect, perfect addition for the thing that we're drawing. Okay, pen. What color are snake tongues?
Depends.
Okay. We'll make it, go ahead and make it like a slightly more like, you know, and do this. Perfect. You're looking perfect, darling. You know what? I kind of want to leave it like as like white. I would need to make it kind of off-white though. If I leave it white, it just, you know.
This is one of those cases I really wish I could color it, but we have 1 minute left.
Like an albino snake. Can be lighter than that. Because like even things that are pure white in nature aren't actually you know, they're not actually like pure like FF value white. A video game? I mean art. Welcome on, Bacon Magician. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Yeah, we're doing art and we're making we're making something. It's me. I'm the sweet bean. Yes, you are. Like a cream color? Yeah. So I probably want to like move it like hue over to like something like here and then probably like around here actually. Yeah, that's a little bit um closer to like what this would actually look like. Yeah, that's more of like an albino snake color. Or like a you know, a white ball python color.
And that is time. So, you proud of it?
Weirdly, yes. It's incredible.
What do you mean weirdly?
It's
It looks
very, very
great.
silly, but I love it.
What's the point?
All right. Uh, you know what? You're getting saved as Madoka. Madoka the magical snake. All right. Now, oh come on, King. Think of the hydrate. I'm going to hydrate real quick. Oh, don't mind me phasing in and out of reality. Okay, now it's the hour-long prompts, which I think are all. We can either do like mythical creatures, or as tends to be the case, people want to see me draw my own Sona. Presumably because they want to watch me suffer.
So we have regular hour-long prompts, which are like what we've been doing, or we can do Starky Soda challenges. So I have a feeling I know what it's going to be, but
I'll give them the opportunity to surprise me. All right, the poll is up. Draw the bird. This will be the poll to decide which type. Whether we'll be doing a regular hour-long prompt, because we have a bunch of those kinds of prompts. Then we also have the prompts themed after my own Sona. So it'll be drawing. Let me open up various haunted versions of myself.
like Dump StarkyMorph.
Yes, Dump StarkyMorph, Luscious Starky. Is what we drew last week. Don't mind the I forgot I fucking pulled up references of incredibly haunted things.
Yeah, you usually have done like Omni-Man meme in your background and stuff like that. So
yeah, here's Dump Truck Starky, and then here's Starky with quote unquote the good hair.
oh wow, the queue is empty
The
for
queue?
music. The music queue is empty.
Oh
We need to
wow,
fill
okay.
that.
Also, the queue is open to anyone. !SR space and then any YouTube link. The limits are you can only have 3 in the queue. Yes, non-subs can request songs. Only 3 songs in the queue at a time. So if you try to put in a 4th one, it will reject it until your first one plays. And then no songs over, I think, 7 minutes. It might be 6 minutes. But just like don't try to put in like a 15-minute like corn song.
Or like what I tried to do one time, which was put in Too Many Cooks.
Too Many Cooks is like 15 minutes.
Would have been a great 15 minutes.
It would have been a great 15 minutes, but also that's definitely like it's like an audio visual thing as opposed to just audio. last 10 seconds, by the way. If you would like to make your voice heard as whether we do a regular hour-long prompt or the Starky challenge, aka I draw myself and suffer. I think the Starky challenge is going to clinch it. Yep. Those are these. Time for me to load up my own ref sheet. Import image. Perfect. This is also like giving me, like, by learning the keyboard shortcuts for CSP, I'm also learning a substantial amount to like make better like Twitter, like, you know, YouTube and Twitter thumbnails. All right, what do we got on the list? What prompts? What prompts are we assailing
Sorry,
ourselves
I
with?
was helping fill your song queue while you were gay. That's it.
Binks is brew.
Alrighty. Yep. I'm a monster. Anyway, so are we rolling the dice, or do you want me to just read them off?
Let's roll the dice.
Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
Some
9,
of those
10.
prompts I know chat will riot if they hear it, and I choose not to pick it.
Okay, D12.
Okay. D12. 5.
5.
Yep.
Pop star Starky.
Oh, god damn it.
Our hour-long prompt is Pop Star
Fuck.
Starky.
What the fuck? What do pop stars look like? Is this where I just pull up fucking like images from like
I mean, Gaga has some of the more outrageous images if you want that.
okay?
I think doing Starky Swift would be funny.
In 6, Starky means 5.
Oh, Carrick the Hawk, thank you for the follow. Welcome to live chat. Glad to have you. I think I'm just gonna lean into the glam rock style.
Clothless Starky. Yep.
Closeless Starky. There
There
one of
it
the
is.
prompts is Starky in like like Starky on a stripper pole or whatever.
That's not for a bit. Oh, I'm going to hurt myself with this, but I kind of want to do this.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best.
Alrighty.
Oh god. Guitar jump scare.
So,
Yes.
1 hour on the clock, everybody. Starky as a pop star. 3, 2, 1.
New raster layer.
I am currently pulling up an image of Brooke.
All right. Go and move you here.
Assuming I can find one that's not AI generated. Jesus Christ.
If they're AI generating fucking One Piece characters now,
Yup.
do they not realize how massively insulting that is to Oda?
I don't think they care.
God, tech bros are the fucking worst. Yes, apply transformation. We got time, so I can kind of putz around with making things, you know, basically making things accessible.
Well, you saw how fast you went through the last one.
Yeah. I'm getting faster at doing sketches, which is a good sign.
You've been working hard at it.
Now, though, we run into my eternal enemy, though, of complex body shapes.
Glamrock Freddy is not hard.
Well, I'm thinking of like a dynamic pose, which I should probably pull up a reference to.
Why don't you just use the one you have there?
God, okay, when I look up guitar pose, there's an embarrassment of amazing photos that I unfortunately are not what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay. Okay, first of all, ratios. Head. Start with head.
So while Starky's doing this, hey chat, I have a question. What would you like to see Starky draw Starky as? Because I'm perfectly happy to throw some user submitted requests for this. What would you like to see our friend here draw his Sona? Don't you think that could be fun, Starky?
My brain is currently in art mode. Language escapes me. Okay.
Starky Mermaid.
So I'm looking at something like this. And then
All right. I'm currently writing all these down, so.
I might have chosen a way too complex pose that I don't have a reference for.
The whole point is just to have fun with this, though, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
fret it too hard.
Okay, so one thing I will say, one thing that I definitely know with my new model is it's got eye tracking. So you're gonna see that my eyes move constantly when I'm thinking. It's like they're constantly fucking rolling around inside my head, trying to, you know, like it's like I'm trying to find the ideas in my own skull.
Taxes Starky sounds funny.
What's up, Crisp?
Bonjour.
Bonjour to you too. When did you start taking French? Welcome on, King. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. It's okay. This is I'm definitely not skilled enough to draw the dynamic pose I'm trying for, but you never make progress if you don't open yourself up to mistakes.
Yeah. Just do what you can. Alrighty, looks like we've got songs at the end of the stream there, Starky.
Actually, I'm thinking about like where it's.
Chat, I think he's in thinking mode.
I'm sorry. Were you trying to get my attention?
Starky's definitely in thinking mode.
I'm deep in thinking mode. Remember your proportions still? I think these proportions are okay. The head might need to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, that looks more like a reasonable proportion. And also, like, part of like the thing is that it's my like these are kind of like it's like the left shoulder is pointed more towards the viewer, so I'm doing a little foreshortening. Okay, I'm with this. I'm recognizing my I'm recognizing how much my line work is improving. My lines are so much more confident now than when I started.
Yeah, you're doing great. I'm glad you could see it. Someone's gotten quiet.
Yes, I have. You are just right. I'm doing the big think. Thank you for the 10 biddies and also the pie in my face. Okay. It is caramel chocolates do sound delicious.
What's up, Starky?
Oh, someone said having some caramel chocolates fucking delicious. It does sound really good.
That does sound nice.
The bird think. The bird is doing the big think because art actually requires at least if you're not used to doing art, it requires a substantial amount of like brain power to try and figure out what things are supposed to look like. I'm sorry, I have to blow my nose real quick. While I mute the stream audio so that way the viewers don't have to deal with it. I'm sorry, you're right, you have to deal with it, but the viewers don't.
Hot.
I'm still not used to the my new job. The air there is dry as fuck. So I got to get used to that. Okay. Takes a lot of brain power just to think of a topic to draw. That's why I'm glad that I have a friend who's helping me to think of just topics.
Oh yeah, no, that's one of the reasons why I try to take that potential anxiety away from you.
Oh hey, this is the song that your brother is absolutely obsessed with.
Oh, is it the hold on?
It's the Piranha Plant March.
It's the Piranha Plant, yeah.
The Piranha Plant March from Super Mario Wonder or whatever.
Yeah, that's adorable.
My nose has been bloody lately because the air's been so dry all winter. Yeah, that's definitely what's going on. And also I think the place that I work just has like a really, really powerful air filtration system that also happens to remove all of the moisture from the air. I still need to talk to my supervisor to be like, hey, can I bring in a moisturizer? Like, can I bring in a
dehumidifier?
Yeah, I need to talk to her at some point.
Well, it's the weekend, so you don't have to worry about that right now.
Yeah. It's okay, this is fine. This posing is okay. Humidifier goaded in winter? Yeah, that's kind of what I think I need to grab one at some point. Okay.
Nah, that's not good enough. So, how are you feeling about the prompt so far?
I'm feeling okay.
Just kind of figure out what you need to do for it.
Yeah.
Do you need any input or anything? You kind of just
Nah, I think I got this. Okay, I need to remember the tip about drawing beaks is you're basically drawing a diamond. Okay, it's looking good so far. Prom plants are cute when they sing. I need to play Super Mario Wonder at some point. That was one of those games that kind of skipped by me as like Tears of the Kingdom.
It'll probably be a relaxing time. No.
That might be the kind of game that I play off stream though. Just because
Yeah.
my stream schedule is so jam-packed with stuff that I want to finish.
Well, you made the decision to play Baldur's Gate on stream, which means you're going to be playing that for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're like halfway done.
How long have you been playing it, Starky?
Oh god damn it. Your fucking song came on. The fucking
What song
flashbang
came
me. Binks's Brew.
Already? Yes.
Yeah?
Don't you want to feel joy?
It makes me feel it feels something. Yo ho ho. Yo ho yo ho ho. Ho 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 ho. I need to make my fucking legs thicker.
Yeah, you're nanomachines. You could be as thick as you want to be.
Okay. Who doesn't love a good shanty? Here's the thing: it's the context of the shanty. If you've read One Piece, you know why. Like you know what the context for the like first playing of Binks's Brew is.
Yeah, it's a song that makes a whale happy.
Yeah, they need to play it for a whale still.
Are you saying you don't like whales, Starky?
Okay,
Is
I've
that what it is?
accidentally basically turned this into a power pose.
All guitar playing is a power pose.
The thing is, I don't know if I have the talent to draw.
Okay, I'm gonna shut you down there. Don't worry about it and just do it.
Okay.
It's never gonna turn out amazing the first ever.
Yeah.
You've done how many drawings tonight?
This is number 5. Pokemon
Yes.
and Pokemon Amber's glad to have you.
But seriously, it's any artist in here will tell you you're never going to time, especially on stream in this kind of manner, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Just go with it and deal with it later. It's not as bad as you think it's going to be.
I'm gonna kill you. I plowed through a half of One Piece until I read that Oda planned on never killing any major characters. To be fair, that's kind of not the point of One Piece isn't the tension. Like it, I don't think One Piece would be interesting if they killed off like one of the secondary Straw Hats. Like the entire
Anyone
point
they meet
is
on an island, fair game.
yeah.
But I
Don't
can
regret the drawing
understand
being
why it
perfect.
would. I can understand why it would not be up someone's alley.
Yeah.
I prefer reading One Piece just for the fun and just the adventure of it. I'm not really looking for the dramatic tension. But if that's not your cup of tea, that's
Yeah.
perfectly fine. There's plenty of other options out there.
I will say there if you've made it halfway through One Piece, there are major character deaths that do happen, just not in the main crew. It wasn't fun enough for me because
I have to remember, is the times at this point, is the time skip
it's still roughly the halfway mark.
yeah.
And
Oh no, there's definitely some stuff with stuff that has not aged well, but it has gotten better, quote unquote. It's not perfect, but you can't expect something that started in the 90s to get it right one shot every time.
there we go. I was looking at the shoulders. I'm like, there's something wrong with you. This is giving me a good artist's eye though for like spotting mistakes if I need to help a friend. Also, is this the 5 minutes of silence with the occasional vine boom?
I didn't think about 5 minutes of silence music prompts.
There's
Great
the
idea.
fucking redeem for that is the problem. It's like I want to have music because I'm doing something that's like requiring my attention, you know?
Oh, that's fair.
I do
I just never
appreciate the
would've thought of
creativity
that.
though. I'm sorry, I had to. Okay. I,
Okay. I
Yeah,
think
okay.
I've done well enough for these base layers. Let's actually do the Starky part of this, the actual prompt. Okay. I need to pull up the reference.
I'm basically constantly looking at proportions and I'm like, proportions are wrong. Proportions are wrong.
You're not doing a study. Don't fret it.
Yeah. I still want them to look good.
Well, yes.
It's just looking a touch cramped more than anything. Which I think is a result of the fact that. Oh, by the way, did you hear about did you hear about the Jesus ray?
The what?
So there's I can't remember which I can't remember which aquarium it is, but there's apparently an aquarium where they have a single female ray in containment and she's pregnant.
Oh. That's cool. I'll be honest, when you said Jesus ray, I thought you meant laser beam of that turns people.
The Jesus ray, the laser beam that is the opposite of the ray that gives you gay thoughts.
I guess, yeah. Because one of the things I was thinking of, doesn't Jesus flat out just blind a guy in the Bible?
No, he deblinds a guy.
Hmm.
There might be a guy who suffers blindness for doing something that pissed God off, but I can't think off the top of my head.
Oh no, Old Testament God is quite a guy.
And how the fuck do elbows work?
They're the meeting point of two bones. I'll be honest, I never thought I'd draw Starky with a, it's where we are today.
I think part of it might be, what if I do this? Getting a little dirty. The reason I ask is because I think there's a lyric in this song that I'm listening to that says like you become the Ray, and I'm like, Jesus Ray. I also need to keep an eye on how long the queue is, because
I think
oh god damn it, the queue is already too long.
Yeah, at this point I would stop.
I'm gonna go.
We have 30. Well, we have about 36 on the clock.
We have 50 minutes worth of shit in the queue, so.
Yeah, but after we're done with this, we're still gonna have to do the recommendations at the end too. So
yeah.
I'd close it off now though.
Yeah.
thank you everybody for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
For learning to draw stream, though. Really appreciate it.
This elbow's pissing me off.
One thing I appreciate about your reference sheet, Stark, here's as bird. One thing I do not appreciate as your reference sheet is it's really hard to draw your body underneath that lab coat.
It's fine. That's fine. We'll leave it. We'll take it. Welcome on, Silver. Glad to have you sweeping. Also, you cut out a little bit, so I didn't hear the first thing.
Your reference sheet can be a little bit frustrating.
Yes. I heard about the lab coat, but I
Okay.
didn't hear the thing.
The nice part about your character is I don't have to worry about drawing ears.
Yes. Oh, fuck me. I have to. I'm increasingly realizing. Oh, wait. Hello? Okay. That's why. Oh, if it isn't already on the list prompt, how about Kaiju Godzilla Starky?
Writing
That
it
is.
down.
I could become a macro artist. That is a thing I could do.
As I said, just keep putting suggestions in the chat. I'm adding them.
All right. I also should note, because we'll return to suggestion based stuff. However, also next week we're gonna start with we're gonna start doing like gift art and
learning
or
stuff.
like because this is a good way to get me to start art. However, the study and actually improving at art is going to come more with like doing full pieces. So I'm gonna see, find some people I can do like, gift art of. Okay, this is for things. There's certain things where I'm like, okay, it's fine to use a like straight edge tool.
It's a tool. There's nothing wrong with using it.
Yeah. Where the fuck is the straight edge tool? What about Muppet Starky?
On the list.
Where's the? Is it frame border figure? That was it. Oh, I also need it. Welcome on, Big Brantler. Glad to have you sweeping. All right. Because for something like this, where it's like all like it's basically manufactured. I don't like adding straight lines using a tool seems like it only makes sense.
Also, it's going to bother you otherwise.
Yeah, immensely.
Now I just got to do the cravat.
Okay, now I can return to the pen and start using this to fill in some of the more organic curves. It's fine. It's fine. I can't be perfectionist about this.
No, you can't. You have 30 minutes left.
There's no way I'm gonna. I got too lost in the sauce.
Well, you're the one that wanted to drink during this.
No, I don't mean that literally. I mean more like, and I got distracted by the details. I actually am not. I low key have like 2/3 of my drink left.
Oh no, I'm not making you stressed enough. Quick chat, we need to stress Starky out.
I hate it here.
You're the one that describes your stream as chaos.
It's okay. It actually has not been that chaotic recently.
We're having a chill vibe stream. Apparently,
I'm never gonna be able to fucking finish a piece. I swear to God.
you have 30 minutes. You have plenty of time.
More like when I have a 3-hour piece to do, I'm gonna just get like so sidetracked and perfectionist.
Okay, when we eventually get to that stage, we're gonna go into it already knowing what you're. Because I want to remind you, other artists don't go in and do, "Hey, I don't know what I'm doing yet." You're doing fine, Starky.
Okay. We need to stress Starky out? No. Incorrect. My line work is getting substantially better, though, I will say.
But no, it very much is. And I'm glad that you can see that.
Yeah. It only took me double-digit hours. But I suppose that's a relatively short time compared to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I want to be perfect now.
I want to make a joke about just go do AI art then, but
Wow, goddamn. that one hit a nerve, apparently.
yes, it did.
I guess because you were late, right?
What?
You were late, right? You kind of, the feel of like...
I relate, yes.
Yes.
I thought you meant I was late. I'm just like, what does that mean, Starky?
No, like...
But no, it's a journey, and you kind of just have to keep throwing things at the wall. Eventually, you'll be happy with what you do.
Yeah. Is it a rhombus that I can do? We're technically piloting a skeleton mech.
Our meat suits are fat.
As you is truly just your brain? Yes. Trying to draw shit without a reference is significantly harder is what this is also making me realize.
Yeah, that's why I will constantly tell you to use references. And you're learning, so it's not cheating.
This is gonna be one of those like instances where I draw a sketch and I have to like re-sketch over the sketch.
Potentially. I also apologize if I came off a little strong.
No, you're fine. It was more just like it's the kind of comment that like I'm like, oh, I actually did hit a nerve.
It's been a long week.
Okay.
Look, I'm still grumpy. I messed up and used your name earlier.
No, you're fine. My name's been said on stream before.
I know, but I'm not happy about it.
As long as the only thing you could do that would be a genuine disaster is use my last name. Because my last name is so
yeah,
unique.
but no one's gonna know that your last name is Smith, so you don't have to that.
Oh my god.
This is gonna look so weird because I'm using brick proportions for you, but you know what? That's fine.
Okay. We're going back to the sketch layer so I can figure out how the fuck I'm gonna be able to plaster my insignia on myself. Also, I just realized how fucking low down the beak is. Where the beak's on my neck. Oh god. This is why it's good to refresh your eyes on occasion.
Starky, take a drink.
Take a drink, yeah. Big ol' sip of tequila.
I mean, I'd recommend water, but sure. 23 minutes for anyone if you are drawing alone. 23 minutes.
Okay. So that's
Also,
how that
Starkey, I
would
do
go.
apologize that I don't think I'm going to be coloring this one like I have in the past.
No, you're fine. I literally don't know that this is going to get past the sketch phase for me.
You have plenty of time. I wouldn't stress too heavily.
Okay, and then basically the entire thing gets hidden. Okay, now time to fix. It's time to fix the eyes and the beak because I profoundly fucked that up. Welcome on Zedek the Nuke. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean.
So I have a Starkey lore question, Starkey.
Yes,
Does Starkey have hollow bones?
he did. He used to. Doesn't anymore. He uses nanomachines now.
But are those nanomachines hollow?
I mean, no. I don't think that's not. I don't think that's how nanomachines work.
It could be. We don't know how nanomachines work.
Oh. So the eyes go here, and then it's here. Why is the song so quiet? Hello? Turn up a boy robs a bank credit song.
Yep. I still need to play that.
It does look really, really dumb, and I love it.
Oh yeah, first one was a lot of fun too. I had a little bit of a slowdown issue towards the end, but it was Could have just been the Xbox port.
Okay. Probably Mammers was good.
I'm actually proud of this full body. Jeez. What's happened?
I mean, I think the fact that I'm now comfortable doing this kind of pose is a substantial sign of my development.
Yeah. You should feel great about it.
When we have a shiny burb. What do you mean by shiny is the question? Okay, so part of it, I think that I need to move it one of. Okay, let me go and. Just move this to the left a little bit. Okay. Sorry, can you send me your PNG? Do you see you do you have by chance Fugitech? Because I have my PNG set up on Fugitech. But if not, I can send you my PNG. Is there something else? Okay. Let me go ahead and send you. Okay, that eye. Something about that eye looks wrong. I'll figure that out as soon as I send this over. Where are you? Okay, time to find our chat. Do you want the full PNG tuber or just the mouth closed? Oh God, why is it so loud? Hello?
So if you're having trouble with trying to figure out what's wrong, you could always try to flip the canvas.
Yeah. Furry stuff, Persona Pictures, stuff by Liam. There we go. All right, sent. Or at least it will send eventually, hopefully. You hear about Pal World? Does something happen with Pal World? It's the Pokemon satire game. Basically, apparently, the Pal is a homophone for cock in Brazilian.
Oh, that's funny.
That is amazing, actually. They have a sentence like, "Have you ever seen such a strong and powerful cock in your life?" Oh my God. That's really fucking funny.
I love it.
Streamers are blushing and cracking up. Actually, it's pow, but the sound is the same. Yeah, that does sound distinctly familiar. Like, that sound very similar. Okay, now it's time the fucking artist's bane. How the fuck do hands work?
I mean, I can give you the detail. It's basically you can make the hands by making a rectangle, cutting the rectangle in half, and that's the basic hand, and then the 4 fingers.
So I want to do. Okay, now erase. I was putting off the hands. Because every good artist puts off hands until the last possible moment.
Unless you're good at hands.
I turned Starky Blorb into Lady Gaga. Starky, do you have a Discord? I do have a Discord. Exclamation mark Discord. And then make sure to read the rules because they have explanations on how to get in. Okay, so the thumb kind of follows the. Okay. Geometric laughter. I'm losing my mind.
You still have it?
Okay, so they kind of actually, the top knuckle ends up hiding a lot of shit in this situation. Because I'm doing a weird ass pose with a hand. That feels gross.
What's the matter?
Hands are the matter. God, you could lose an entire fucking evening to doing art. Getting drunk and doing art like disappears an evening.
Yeah. That's why it's so much fun. Just find something you like to do and just.
It's not the worst hand.
But are you happy with?
I don't think I'll ever be happy with a hand I draw.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm not convinced it's possible to for an artist to be happy drawing hands. I think that's
So
like
you're
the
gonna say-
fucking 5th layer of hell.
I thought you were gonna say you don't think it's possible to be happy.
I don't think it's possible to be happy either, but that's because of capitalism. I'll... I hate it. Oh, come on, what has capitalism ever done to you? Do you fucking want the extensive list? I don't think I've got the comprehensive list, but there's a fucking extensive one that I could pull up at any goddamn moment. Okay. Good news is here at least you don't see the hands. I think part is also like I'm using too thick of a line. My mom and I were just talking about elections anyway, bad thoughts. Yeah. Yeah. Stay safe, everyone. I don't hate it. I hate the hands. I hate the hands a lot, but I don't hate the rest of this.
That's good.
Hitori Yanai. Welcome to Ledcrow. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I'm sorry if you were here earlier and I said hi already. I took a big sip of tequila to deal with the pain that his hands.
Which was a mistake. At least in my humble opinion.
Big sip of tequila. Hands deserve a big sip. Wanted to offer some Lucky Charms. Oh wait, this is like. Oh fuck me. Okay, I see now. I'm supposed to do this. It's a cramped hand space. All right, prepping time. Yeah, I will be by basically as soon as the timer's up and we do the shenanigan wrap ups. I'll probably try and raid into you, just so there's some amount of continuity. Although I will have to probably take a break to go use the restroom and get some water in me. Okay, we just listened to this.
8 minutes.
Blinding lights, but it's off key. Great.
Eight minutes on the clock.
Okay, as far as hands go, it's pretty bad. Not this song. This song's not great. This isn't just the wrong key. This is not any key. You're fucking doing a tap dance across the circle of fifths on this song. This is, you know, this my art doesn't suddenly seem so bad when I'm listening to the things people do intentionally.
I mean, you are doing that intentionally, though.
God, hands suck ass. That's not how hands work. I have to fucking do an entire hand study, aren't I?
Yeah, hands are their own day. It's fine that you're not good at them, though.
Damn, this song is almost on key. This song is very fitting for this image. I'm not gonna lie. Why did I choose to take on fucking hands? Like, I specifically choose my composition so I can avoid having to deal with hands. And I choose on the same fucking, like, art challenge to do both a power pose and start drawing hands for the first time. Those fingers are cursed, not gonna lie. they're gonna fucking touch you on the face and go thinner.
They're the fingers that come and grab you when you get caught.
The fingers that grab you when you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar. There's some spaghetti. That's some spaghetti
What happened to your grandmother's fingers?
Have you? It's a reference to a Stephen King novel called Thinner.
Oh no, I'm making a joke of what happened. Bad.
Cancel. This is kind of like. You know what? That's fine. It's not great, but it at least reads more like a hand. Does it? It does not.
Four minutes, Starky.
I'm fucking in Spain because these hands just do not want to function. There we go. It's vaguely hand-ish. It's as close as we're gonna fucking get. J. Crow being gay. Welcome on Bordiello. Glad to have you. We are at a hand level of fucking artist anxiety. Gay crows where?
Wait, Starky, you're a crow?
Anyway.
Yeah, you okay?
I'm okay. Between the fucking hands and that comment, my fucking will to live escaped my body. Oh, it's so cursed.
Just like your stream.
I hate it here.
Well, you only have 2 more minutes of this.
What do I even do over the... I guess, like...
I haven't even drawn the guitar. I've been off more than I could chew with this prompt.
I mean, big fucking same, honestly.
I'm a little grumpy with myself, to be honest.
Okay. It looks vaguely... It's not great, but it's recognizable. Okay. Trying to break out the fucking shapes again. Thinner. Thinner. I am. I'll take some amount of you know. I'm content with the fact that I drew hands that at least vaguely look like hands. There's a lot about this piece that I do not like because it is, you know, clearly a piece that is indicative of my learning process, and you know, in doing so, it gives me general anxiety about the fact that I'm learning, I'm learning, you know.
Yeah. It still looks good though, bud. Even if you don't think it does. Because it's the thing. We're not doing finished pieces here.
Yeah.
We're having fun and learning. And with that, we're done.
Okay.
So,
Well,
Burp,
you know, the
final
art.
thoughts.
Last week we had like a rough start that ended with ended with me making like substantial progress and like learning, like, you know, basically like reminding myself of the art process. And I think that this is the opposite, where I started off strong and then
You're not too happy with how it ended up.
I'm not necessarily as happy as I could be about how it finished up, but
That's fair. I mean,
it's all
not
part
gonna
of
be
the learning
perfect every time.
process.
Yeah. I think you did really good. I really do.
It's a lot better than my first time, like my first
Yeah.
piece, substantially better. But also, I'm not going to be happy until it's like, you know, on the level of people who've been doing art for fucking 20 years, which is unrealistic.
Very, but I can't stop that because I have the same thoughts.
But yeah.
So let's go ahead and do our wrap up.
Yep. All right. Welcome on, Zithiel. Glad to have you, you sweet bean. Let me go shut up for Zithiel real quick. Fellow crow. One of the many crow tubers, which I didn't know existed until I met like one other bird sona. All right. Hell yeah, girl, we die mad. Yeah. All right, let me see if I can silent split. Okay. Let me go and pull up yours first. That way, because you actually know what you like. You know in advance the person that you're
Yeah.
showcasing.
I can do that.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this person.
So
Okay,
it's a couple. It's a couple. Don't ask me to pronounce. Zay Piku, I think it is.
Shepeku?
Anyway, they do D&D. They do maps, like D&D maps, stuff like that. Fantasy maps, whole thing. Yeah, pull them up. They're one of my inspirations for outside of what we've been doing, which is, you know, more traditional drawing people and stuff. I love the idea of drawing functional landscapes like that. And their pieces are absolutely beautiful from the top down.
Yeah, no, there's an immense amount of detail going on here. Oh God.
Yep.
Look, that is a beautiful scene.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that I think is really cool is this is basically all impressionistic. Like,
yeah.
you can't like zoom in and see a leaf. Like it's all just like brushstroke techniques, which is super cool.
Yeah. But go ahead.
As for me, let me go ahead and mine. You can keep talking about Shepeku.
No, you're fine. They have a whole bunch of stuff from traditional fantasy to more like sci-fi stuff. Honestly, give them a shot. Give them a look at if it's up your alley. I have a friend who's a GM who has their battle maps in their.
I did not do any research in advance of the person who I was going to highlight. Okay, we got to some of his stuff. There we go. Striking my mind won't stay still today. I pop out. Good luck. Lucker's art things. For sure. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. We're actually close to, we literally just have I just have to showcase an artist that I really enjoy. And then we're gonna raid out. So I was actually gonna raid Kusa. Or I was gonna highlight Kusa. Kusa is a super duper fun artist. Very, very like cartoony style. Very silly. Clearly,
Aw, I love it.
clearly is just having fun with art, which I think is like a huge thing. This is someone who oh, this is actually oh, awesome. Like I was just like, this does look like Kusa style. Very, very thin or very thick lines, There's lots of emotes and stuff like that, which I think is super, super cool because it in my mind, I'm like, how the fuck do you simplify shit down to an emote that you take a person's design and then you have to basically boil it down to the bare essentials.
Oh, it's a skill. It very much is a skill.
Highly recommend. Also, Kusa streams on Twitch. So let me go and give a shout out real quick since if you're not somehow following Kusa, I highly recommend. Every time I hear Kusa, I think of him saying urethra. All right, that's a story that I need to hear. I'm gonna have to ask him next time I hang out in his stream. Kusa's a huge sweetheart. I highly recommend him. But yeah, let me see who's live. I think I'm gonna try to raid into go and move to the outro screen while we let the playlist tick out. Or actually, let me go ahead and pause that. Oh, it was my pleasure. I don't know that I would be doing these streams still if I didn't have a friend on who was willing to just, bullshit and chat with me. I for sure, it makes it infinitely easier to be like, hey, I'm gonna just having someone to help, help me fill in. Yeah, it's frustrating how much of a process it is, but not much to be done for besides just learn, So learning an instrument, riding a bike or whatever, it's just a matter of sticking to it and learning. But anyways, we're gonna raid into Trashua, who I'm gonna be hanging out with right after the stream. So keep catch me there. The raid into Trashua. Yeah, if this is your first time here, I'm StarkyMorph, big A Chaos QA Internet, where I stream live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games, however, on occasion play games that's backed by your big corporations such as Spike Chunsoft, Nintendo, VR Chat, and Beat Saber at some point in the future, when I get my model ported and also get headset stuff figured out for that. But yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff that's going to be coming up. I have a lot of stuff in the work for a stream now that I actually have a job and I feel like I can spend a little bit of money on myself, and doing stream stuff. But yeah. If you'd like to stay up to date with the streaming content will be going live, Twitter and Blue Sky are the places to be, at StarkyMorph on both platforms. If I'm on a platform, look up at StarkyMorph and it's probably me. I have a YouTube if you'd like to catch up on the VODs there, see what I've been up to, and see my art progress up to this point. I have a Discord if you'd like to hop in there, say hi to all the Sweet Beans, see the content of the Sweet Beans post, and I have a TikTok if you'd like to see edited content made by myself as well as my editor, Michio, which is currently going through a bit of a dirge at the moment, largely as a result of the fact that I've just haven't been able to find time to edit stuff myself, and haven't had the money to commission Michio. But hopefully that will be changing in the near future. So keep an eye out for that. Anyways, I'm gonna raid out to Trashua. You'll see me on his stream afterwards. I'm probably gonna take a quick break, just to hydrate, use restroom and all that. But otherwise, I will see you shortly. Love y'all, and I will see you Monday for probably Wander songs. That way we can break up the we can get back into some of the more high